I want to shift to, I'm just curious if there's anybody that you know that would be the equivalent of Taylor Swift in Spain or the equivalent of Bad Bunny in Spain.
The equivalent of Taylor Swift or Bad Bunny in Spain.
From Spain, I guess I should say.
From, yes.
Yeah.
The first one that came to mind for Taylor Swift is Aitana.
I've never listened to her music. I don't know anything about it. Is she a good artist?
She is. Even though it started to feel a bit repetitive for me the last couple of years. A bit copy paste. I guess when you don't do any deep dives, you just listen to some stuff on the radio and some hits. It kind of feels like a lot of the same stuff. But I was a huge fan when I discovered her in 2020, 2021. And then I just got a bit, I don't know, like kind of like Taylor Swift. Yeah, for that reason, it is a good, kind of sick of her, but not at the same time. It's like, oh, she's always in the media and she has some good songs. Yeah, okay, whatever. Like, not losing any sleep over having an opinion. The main difference, though, Taylor Swift, she heavily leans into being this bland Joe Schmo in the street, relatability, everything from her music to the way she dresses. Her way of selling and pulling people in is that this could be you. Like, think about it. Why is she dressed like a dork when she's a billionaire? Like, she has the money to access the biggest, most talented stylists out there. And to be fair, like when she appeared on what's the talk show, the guy Graham Norton show, like she looked like $1 million. Like, I'm not gonna lie, but she's not Gucci, you know.
Well, I think that's admirable. Like you don't need to like dress how your bank account looks necessarily.
Yeah, and I subscribe to that idea. What I'm saying is that Aitana, she's relatable on one hand, but she has a bit more class, you know? Like she's a bit more refined, in my opinion. But she is younger and she is from a different country and she is surrounded by different people around her. Like, think about it. Like, if you grew up in the southern states in the US, and the average mom or whatever, when you go to Walmart, like depending on how you spend your days, they dress like shit. I'm sorry. Like, but if you walk around in Madrid, as you pointed out yourself, there's some class. I don't know where Aitana grew up, but I'm pretty sure she has been exposed slightly to other things, and that shapes her.
I don't know where she's from, yeah.
Well, let's find out. Aitana, ¿de dónde es? Barcelona.
Yeah, I mean the sense of fashion is definitely better here. So I think that is not surprising that Aitana is a little bit more classy. But what about Bad Bunny? I guess what I'm trying to get at is that there are not a lot of globally known Spanish artists, and that surprises me. And so I wanted to pose the question to you: how many Spanish artists can you name, or I guess famous people in general?
Not that many.
I have the top 20 most famous Spanish people.
Does that include other people than musical artists?
Yes.
Okay, so let me quickly say the musical artists that I know from Spain would be Abra Mateo, Maria Mena, I think is her name. Aitana,
Ana
of
Mena?
course. Ana Mena, I meant.
Mm-hmm.
We have Rosalía, of course. Other artists that are
like well known.
Well, no, I don't know. There's some smaller artists like David Otero. You have El Canto del Lobo as well, but they're not famous. I just heard of them because I like some of their songs. No, there are others, but
a throwback from like the early 2000s.
Early 2000s? That's Ketchup. Do you remember the three girls singing the hey, ha, hey, da, 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 da.
Yes.
I don't even know if they're Spanish, but
I think they are, yeah. No, it's a boy. Enrique Iglesias.
But is he Spanish?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
I just assumed he was South American.
No, he's Spanish. At least according to AI. And Julio Iglesias. No?
Of course.
Is he not a singer?
He is a singer, but he lives on my phone as a meme. That's my relationship with Julio Iglesias.
You
Whenever,
don't know him as a singer.
not really. Whenever the month of July is around the corner, all the Julio memes start popping up. Before you present the list, let me quickly say what other famous Spanish
People? Yeah, please.
more movie stars. We have Antonio Banderas, of course, Penelope Cruz. And what's the guy's name who's in the new F1 movie? He was in No Country for Old Men.
Is he an actual F1?
No. He's a famous actor.
Javier Bardem? You're knocking out almost all of them.
I am. Oh, working my way down the list.
What about sports?
Oh, I'm so bad with sports. You had Rafael, the tennis player. Then you had the other tennis player, Carlos
Alcaraz?
Alcaraz. He's actually on the front of a GQ magazine here in the corner. That's it. I am so bad with sports.
There's also a Formula One driver that's apparently famous. I don't watch Formula One. And John Ram. I guess if you don't watch golf, John Ram is a very famous golfer, the best golfer in the world.
John Mam?
Ram.
Ram. No, there was a guy, someone sent a photo of him to me. No, or to a friend saying like, hey, it kind of looks like or reminds me of Tony. Yeah, it was my friend Onella. She sent me a photo.
That you look like John Ram?
Yeah, and then I just said like, we're confusing Giris here. That's all. That's like,
No, I think he's from Barcelona,
if he's from Barcelona.
north of Spain.
Let's see.
He's very Americanized. I think he's spent a lot of his life in the US.
He is from Elexalde. It's a Basque country. I don't even know how to pronounce the name. Elechalde, something like that.
I don't know.
Basque country. That's it.
So yeah, he's pretty famous. Who else? I don't know any of these football players, but Piqué.
Oh, Shakira's ex. Yeah, of course.
He's very famous. Ibai, a really famous YouTuber.
Does he have a dad from Barigan?
His last name is Llanos.
Ibai. Oh, no. That guy. No. There's a different YouTuber who's like equally big or bigger.
I don't know if you know the singer Fe Tangana. He's pretty famous. I mean, I've heard of his songs, but that's pretty much it. There's also some other athletes that I have never heard of. Nadal is definitely the number one, although Penelope Cruz and Antonio Banderas is high up there, and Rosalía.
Yeah, they're above A list. They're like emerald list.
I just find it strange that there's not, I guess because it's smaller and less people, they just don't, your odds of pumping out famous people is greater when you have more people and more money circulating the system.
Let me throw the question back to you. One, who do you think is Taylor Swift's equivalent? And second, who's Bad Bunny's equivalent here in Spain?
I would say Ana Mena. I don't really know Ana Mena very well, but
obviously not.
Just because, I don't know, very poppy songs, very mainstream. I've said a lot of things that I will probably regret in this recording.
Like Taylor Swift, she's dork. She walks like donkey. Ana Mena, she's almost like a sexualized snake. Yeah, she goes like like this. That's Ana Mena. Like,
okay, but I'm not talking about appearance. I'm mostly talking about like the craft. What they put out.
Yeah, but it reflects their songs as well, like the way they sing. Like Taylor Swift, like hey. Yeah, I know that's dated, but stay with me. And you have Ana Mena, who's like, yeah, there's some bumpiness, but still, it's more slick like that.
I'll be honest, I don't know any of the recent Spanish music artists. I really love listening to Sevillanas and like very classic Spanish music or flamenco.
You're so refined.
No, but I just like, or do you know the guys Los del Rio, the Macarena song?
Hey, Macarena.
Yeah, that one.
Of course.
Those guys, I love them. I love listening to their music. And yeah, just like weird stuff like, because for me, it's easier to follow. I can actually like get what words they're saying. And so I prefer that over reggaeton.
I will still send a couple of Bad Bunny songs to you from the latest album.
I'm open to it. I have not, from my own will, become a fan of Bad Bunny or any of these newer Spanish artists. Equivalent to Bad Bunny? I don't know. 'Cause it doesn't necessarily have to be a guy, right?
I guess not.
I think Fe Tangana. I think if you listen to him, maybe you would agree with me too. But he has a good mix. He incorporates a lot of different elements into his music that I feel like is very interesting.
I will look him up. Maybe I already heard a couple of songs from him.
Yeah, I guess that's all I wanted to say was just highlight some Spanish people, and we need more of them in the world. More well-known Spanish people. And what about Norway? Actually, what famous people are from Norway?
We don't have a lot of famous people. We have Kygo, music
Okay.
artist. We had a couple of actors who are like they're almost like punching through the ceiling, but quite not.
Nico and Vince?
Nico and Vince, yeah, that's true as well.
They were like a one-hit wonder.
Kind of, yeah. Am I Wrong was like the big one, but they had some
Yeah.
other stuff. Aha, of course, from the 80s and 90s. Take on Me, have you heard of them? Other than that, I guess there's some, but I can't remember them. But as you said, the more people you have and money,
Well, you guys have money.
yeah, but we don't have people. We have less than 6 million. And they're all busy working in the fjords.
How would you like to conclude this episode? Do you have any takeaways, any new perspectives?
There are some artists that are hyper international, like Taylor Swift. There are some artists that operates within a smaller niche, like Betana, as you mentioned. And then you have some artists who masters going in and out of both worlds, like Bad Bunny. Also, artists we haven't mentioned once, Shakira.
Yeah.
I know she's not Spanish, but Spain adopted her.
Yeah.
An honorable mention for Shakira.
Do you think it's fair to say that all Spanish people like Shakira or that all Spanish people like Bad Bunny? Or is it just like the young people?
Everyone Shakira, and I guess in 10 years, everyone Bad Bunny.
In 10 years.
Yeah, because reggaeton will mature more, people will get older, he will explore more genres.
Different elements incorporated into his music. I don't remember if it was you that I was talking to about this, but music, like new music, is for young people. Like once you reach a certain age, all you want to listen to is the stuff that reminds, like the stuff that brings you nostalgia. Like 60-year-olds are not sitting there on the like listening to the newest hits, the newest people coming out, and and there's nobody in their 60s that comes out as a new artist. It's always young people.
Two thoughts. One, you're correct. When people reach 30, they get lazy. That's one. Second is that you have people, the average person consuming music, and then you have the musically interested person consuming music. And the last one will look up new music, whether they're 30, 40, 50, or 60.
Okay, but how many 60-year-olds are listening to Taylor Swift and enjoying it?
A lot. Do you have any idea how many people are listening to Ed Sheeran? Older people, quote unquote. And let's be fair, what is older?
Like my parents. My parents would never, they do not know. Like at a certain age, you lose like the desire for pop culture and you don't care about what new songs are coming out. You just want to listen to what you liked and what you've heard in the past.
Yeah, because they're not that musically interested.
I mean, my dad likes music, but he doesn't like new music.
Yeah. No, that's just nostalgia. Like I've seen it with my own eyes. I remember my late uncle Aling. I was amazed when I was a kid, him like almost reaching, I don't know, 55 or 60. And he was talking about, oh, these local rappers. They shot like a local music video and they were like almost tearing down the floor in this apartment because there was like way too many people there. And it blew my mind that he took an interest in that. And not saying that he necessarily enjoyed the music, but I promise you, he probably listened to it several times because he was very culturally interested in general, like what's going out there in society. Because let's not forget, art imitates life.
That's true.
Old music will not imitate new generations.
Correct. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just thinking about the older people in my life, and they are totally disconnected from new music. They're not interested. It's just like not relatable for them, you know? I guess I just feel that about myself too. I'm like, I don't care about these new artists. I actually don't feel like a lot of the music that's put out nowadays is even that good.
Okay, this will be my last complaint today
Okay. Against me?
against the perception of, well, it was better in this decade.
You don't agree?
There's certain genres that have blown up in different decades.
Mhm.
That is true. It's again, it's a reflection on life and technology. But everything gets distilled by time. Like, think about it. When you were a kid, they probably sold some CDs where they had like the greatest hits of whatever was played on the radio, like once a month or something. That was the thing in Norway, at least.
The Now CDs?
For example, yeah, that's a good example. Take a random CD from 30 years ago and see how many of the songs you recognize. And not a CD, no, go 40 years back, a CD that you did not grow up with. See how many songs you recognize. And the ones that you don't recognize, do you like them or not? I have done that experiment, and 98% is pure garbage, Mal, because we need time to distill down. And how the F would we listen to all the music throughout human history? We can't, because we keep putting out more. So we need to distill it down. And what we have left from a decade, from what, 80 years ago, obviously we're not going to waste our time listening to garbage. We're going to listen to the cream of the crop.
But when I go through my list of new music and I listen to it, I very rarely like it.
Yeah, but add 30 years to it, and then you're presented with like the decade's best hits. 10 years summarized in 20 songs. Think about that.
Like the top songs, you mean?
Yes, I promise you there will be something there that you like.
Probably.
You're not convinced, but at least I got to.
Say your piece. I hear you. I hear you. At this time at this point in the world right now, I just feel like it's more people want to put out catchy songs for social media that can be replayed, and that seems to be the focus instead of putting out original things that highlight your talent and highlight, because that's not really, people don't appreciate that as much.
It's a reflection on technology, Mal. Bob Dylan was criticized because his songs were too long for jukeboxes.
Yeah. So it didn't work.
No.
But now look at him.
Now look at him. We need to wrap up. Do you have any last statement other than comment, like, follow us on all the
I
platforms?
feel like I said everything that I will regret tomorrow.
We summarized pop culture and music in 1 hour. Great job.
We hit a lot of different names.
And this episode would definitely be cut in half, no doubt. All that's left to say is adios.
Adios.